Today I'm going to be reviewing the Camalapse time-lapse timer. Basically what this does is it adds motion to your time-lapse. So instead of having a static shot, it actually just slowly moves the camera. Basically it's an egg timer for your time-lapse. One thing about this is it does give you a rough idea how long it'll take. It gives you the degrees and minutes of your time lapse. So if you want to do a 30-minute time lapse, it'll sweep about 180 degrees. This can do up to an hour for 360 degrees of coverage. I normally don't do it that long because I don't think a 360 degree time lapse, especially where I live, looks good. I mean, if I was on top of a mountaintop, then yes, I would do a 360 degree time lapse. But I mainly just do about a 15-minute one, so about like if I do 15 or 30, about 180 degrees is probably my limit. I use it the most, but it does add a little more production value to your time lapse. The thing with this is a couple things I like about it: that it's all mechanical. There's no electronics in here. You just basically spin it, and it pretty much clicks. Again, it's the egg timer, and it just starts slowly moving your camera. The thing I don't like about it, another thing I like about it is not super big. It is pretty manageable size. I mean, it's about the hand's width, about half of that. So, if you're crunch on space, don't bring it. But if you have like an extra couple of inches to spare, bring it. It'll add so much stuff to your time lapse and to your videos. It has a tripod mount here, and where you actually can mount it here. So you actually just put it on a tripod and put your camera on top. Or it's actually pretty weighty, so if it's not too windy out, you can actually just put it on the ground and it'll be fine. One of the downfalls, it doesn't. If you have a really heavy camera, this is not the one for you. It is usually good for digital, like small, like mirrorless cameras and GoPros and iPhones. So if you have like a 3D Mark III, a 5D Mark III with a 70 to 200 lens, I would not use this. I would use maybe a little more of this heavy duty. Another thing is that I'm not a big fan of. You can't control the speed, so it's one speed. There's ways you can do it, but you have to get two Camalapse, and they have. I'll post a link to the link where you can get one to their website where you can learn more about the tips and tricks about these. So if you want to do like a sweeping video shot, this is not the one for you because it'll have the clicking noise of the pretty much egg timer in here, and it'll just be too slow. So it's mainly just for time lapse. And for $30 for an all mechanical, no electronics time lapse tool, I say this is invaluable. I always bring it with me when I'm doing something, just because if I need to do a sweeping motion, I can do it. That's pretty much it with this. We're going to go back in the past, because I shot this yesterday, to how to use it. So let's go to that, and at the end of this, it'll be the time lapse I shot with the Camalapse. So hope you enjoy. Let's see how I set it up. So basically, this is the Camalapse. One thing about this one's nice, it gives you how many degrees and how many minutes it'll take it. So do a 60-minute time lapse, will give you about 360 degrees, 45 minutes to 70, and for 30 minutes about 180. So I'm gonna probably do about 180 here for this. So yeah, basically all you do is put your camera on top. The thing I can give you is start where you want the time lapse to finish. So I want to finish with that in the background. Basically, you just turn it and you let it go. It'll start doing its thing, and it will go pretty much take how many minutes to go sweeping to where I want to go. So that's basically how it works.